Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniel. Today we are showing some love to the E84 X1. Now, I know this isn't your typical E46 content, but the X1 has been one of my favorite daily drivers out there right now. And there are several reasons why. Number one, of course, I'm a family man. I have 2 kids, and definitely this really gets me going around town. Not only is it spacious, but it's super versatile with the roof racks installed. Now, as I'm driving this X1 around, I did notice that the suspension has been very worn out, and also, of course, the brakes feel a little faded compared to my upgraded BBKs in my E46. As I post more E84 content, a lot of you seem to be very receptive to this type of content, to the point where I had a viewer reach out to me and offer some assistance. Not only did he offer me assistance, but he offered me some very high quality parts. And what those parts are, you might be thinking? They are a set of BC coilovers with Swift springs. Yes, with Swift springs. Apparently those springs, the spring rate is better than the normal BC coilover spring rate. So these are definitely an upgraded asset, and definitely I'm super excited to get them on. Aside from that, I did put on hold a set of OEM F30 BBKs. I am super excited to get this new suspension and brake setup installed in the E84 X1. Of course, along the way, I'm gonna bring you during that whole process and show you how that looks like. But today, I am going to do a headlight restoration. The headlight up front is definitely shot and it's super yellow. I'm not sure why, how come only one side is yellowing and the other looks perfectly clear. So maybe the previous owner had a headlight swap and just didn't swap out that one, but I did buy a 3M restoration kit to get that headlight replenished so that we could bring it back to life. Aside from that, another cosmetic accessory that I got for the E84 are new gloss black grills. Of course, the front grills right now, they are stock and they are chrome, but the chrome is a little outdated. Having the new gloss black chromes installed will definitely bring it up to speed with today's standards. So with that all being said, let's get the grills on and I'll show you what that's like. All right, so it's currently the next day, the day that I was working on, or the day that I was filming the intro for this video. It started raining like really hard. So currently the next day, but right now we're gonna start with the headlight unit. This unit right here, as you can tell, is very hazy, is very yellow, and I'm not sure why, but this side of the car is just extra yellow compared to the other side. The other side is crystal clear. I'm going to, of course, clean it, which I did already. I taped it off just so that you don't have to see the taping process. I also got myself a 3M headlight restoration kit. In this kit, there are a couple levels of sandpaper in here where you could just sand it down, and you need, of course, an electric drill to just help you along the way to make it a lot more smoother. So I'm going to start working on this headlight and hopefully I can get it looking like brand new. If I don't, then I'll have to get myself a new headlight lens or maybe even a new headlight. So let's dive into it. Okay, right now I just put more tape around this area so that I don't get the bumper messed up, because we are working with sandpaper. So I'm gonna try my best to keep going at it and get most of this stuff off. All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna sand with 800 grit now. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this down. It's looking a little foggy. Wipe it down. Okay. All right. Okay, looking a little less yellow, which is great. Let's hit it again, and then after we're gonna switch to a higher grit. Okay, next we're gonna try the wet sandpaper. You have to wet this and also wet the headlight, and then just, of course, fine sand it out. And then it should be a little bit more clear. After you're done, you should hit it with some polish and it should look pretty clear. Let's give it a shot. All right, okay, so in my opinion, it looks way better than before. This 3M headlight restoration kit is worth it. It's only around like maybe $25 more or less. And I've only used maybe 20 minutes with the drill, and it's looking way better already. Next up, I'm gonna hit it with some polishing compound. I didn't wanna go too close to the edges due to the fact that I'm scared that I'm going to scrape the bumper and even the fenders. So I'm going to avoid that, and I'm just gonna hit it with some polish and seal it off so that it's nice and clear and good looking. All right, got your pad right here. Polishing compound, just gonna dab it, and then I'm gonna blast this headlight and get this to shine again. Like I said before, it's not perfect. I was very cautious when going around the corners due to the fact that I do not want to sand down my bumper at all because it's sandpaper. And if you sand down the bumper, then obviously the paint will chip. So let's not do that. I'm gonna open this up, dab it, and then we should be clear as day. No pun intended. Okay, it's looking a lot better already. I just wiped it down, wiped off the polishing compound, and it's looking super clear. So right now I'm gonna hit it again, and then hopefully it'll look even more clear. Love it, love it, love it. Like I said, this area right here is super hard to get to unless you take off the whole headlight, which I'm a little bit reluctant to. Ideally, you want to maybe take off the bumper and do this for the E84 X1, depending on your own model. But yeah, over here, I could still see a little bit of a cloudiness. Not my ideal, I guess, situation, but it's gonna have to do. This is way better than before, and I am currently in love with how this turned out. So if you're thinking about getting the 3M headlight restoration kit, don't hesitate. It's definitely worth it. And just put a little bit elbow grease on it if you don't have the electric drill, and you should still get the same result or relatively even better. You might be obviously more skilled than I am, but give it a shot. This is definitely gonna be a good headlight from now on. Right now, I'm just going to maybe look to see if I need to polish it up a little more, and then I'm gonna peel off the tape, and then we should be done. All right, now here is the end product. Now look at that. Look how clear and not yellow it is. I definitely really believe in this headlight restoration kit. If you're in the market for it, definitely give it a shot and put in some elbow grease because it's night and day, to be honest. Look at that. I can't wait to use the headlights again at nighttime to get a more clearer path. It just looks amazing under sunlight. Now, mind you, it's not 100% perfect. Like in the corner right here, definitely could have used a little bit more sanding. I could definitely go into the crevices and the corners to really get in there and dig deep into this old plastic and buff it out even more. But all in all, without removing the bumper, it's actually a pretty good finish. So let me know in the comments what you think. Next up, I'm gonna tackle the grills. I have blacked out grills for the front of this X1. It's gonna make it more modern because nowadays, obviously, BMWs have gloss black grills for the front. It's time to just switch up the look a little bit and put in the new grills. I'm gonna show you how they look like, and I'm gonna show you where and how you can access these grills and get them out. Okay, so here are the new used gloss black grills. Now, they are pretty much OEM looking like. The fins in between the plastic, like here, they're relatively the same width and same look, except for it's gloss black, which obviously reminds you, or obviously is a little bit reminiscent of the OEM BMW Performance grills. So I'm gonna open the hood, undo some screws, and hopefully pry this grill out without breaking any tabs. So let's get it. Okay, so in order for you to access the front grills, you have to remove 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe it's going to be a T30. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to remove it and then slowly move this bumper out and pry the tabs out so that we can get access through these grills. Let's go.
Ryan Little.
We should have access. Yes, we do. Now we just have to like lift this back and pry the tabs. So let's go. Okay, now that we got the 4 screws out, I'm just gonna pull this front assembly or front bumper out a little bit, and I'm going to find the tabs and I'm just going to push the tabs in. It's quite flexible, which is great. Push the tabs in and remove this front grille. All right, after some struggle and battle with the front bumper, I finally got it. So this is the left side or the right side of the grille, or left side, depending on where you're looking at it. And what you have to do is you have to pull this bumper back, get the top 3 tabs off first by just using a screwdriver to pry it. And then you have to pull it back even more from here and stick a screwdriver in here to get this tab out here. And then you're almost at the home stretch. Reach in, kind of forcefully press down on these tabs, and then afterwards just pull it out and then stick your hand behind here and get this tab out, and then you should be good to go. So don't worry about damaging it. This grille is still pretty good, to be honest. I'm gonna have, of course, stock this away, install the black one, and we're gonna have a new looking aggressive X1. I'm so excited. Let's go. Okay, now comes the easy part. I'm just going to install the black one, make sure all the clips line up. Just push and snap it in. Easy peasy. Same with this one as well. Line up the tabs and then just push it in. Oh my goodness, yes! Gloss black grills. Here we go, let's go. Look at that. Gloss black grills on a BMW E84 X1 2012. Definitely already looks more up to date. Now, of course, the new ones on the grill, they have LEDs or lights that kind of circle the silhouette and make it light up, which is super cool, but definitely doesn't fit this type of car since it's so dated. Don't mind the polish over there. Obviously, we worked on the headlight this morning together, and right now I'm just gonna put the screws back in and then we are complete with this DIY. And this DIY is so easy, it's so fun. Definitely, if you're thinking about getting gloss black grills, I would definitely suggest you go for it. And this is like, I would say easily 15-minute DIY. So let's put the car back together and I'll give you some B-roll on the new front, new refreshed headlight, and also new refreshed grills. Shout out to Hashim, sorry if I'm butchering your name. Once again, I am terrible with names, but shout out to you for hooking me up with these grills. I really appreciate you. We'll definitely shoot some good B-roll now and just showcase how amazing this looks. All right. Looks good. Would you look at that? Look how nice, sleek, modern, and aggressive the grille and the headlight restoration does to a decade-old plus car. I'm super happy about the results, and I definitely hope that you found this video helpful. Right now, we're gonna debrief and we're gonna give you a little sneak peek or tell you a little bit about what I have in store for the BMW E84. Let's go. So there you have it, guys. This was today's BMW E84 X1 DIY. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about today's headlight restoration and of course the new facelift gloss black grille install. Of course, I do have a little bit more things coming up for the BMW E84. I have a set of coilovers that I'm about to install, and of course I have a front suspension refresh, especially the lower control arms, the ball joint, and while I'm in there, I might as well just do, of course, the tie rods as well. So that's something that I am probably maybe going to send off to a shop. I am probably going to do the coilovers myself. And on top of that, with the cherry on top, I am going to be installing the OEM F30 BBK brakes on the BMW X1. I'm super excited to show you, and of course I'm super excited to bring you along this journey, and I hope you follow along because I'm having lots of fun with this BMW E84, and this BMW E84 has been giving me a lot of joy, and I hope it has been giving you some of that energy as well. But let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about today's video. But until then, see you next time.